not to be cliche, but it's evident. It's important that we try to be we guys and not me guys. That's the biggest challenge. Not thinking you're all this, you're all that. Making sure you're passing the ball, getting open looks, getting great shots instead of good shots, swinging the basketball, doing things like that. So the coaching staff does a great job. The coaching staff, they work hard each and every week in the office, early morning, late nights. It's tough. You got a lot of respect for those guys. Head coach Clark, he runs a tight ship, so he's able to lead us in the right direction when we need to. It's funny you mentioned that game, because that game, that definitely showed how we operate under pressure. It was, I think we flourished in those moments. We never really backed down from a challenge. We were always able to, emulate success in those scenarios, because we practiced those scenarios. So when they came up in the game, they weren't new for us. Game one, we were feeling hot. Game one, we came out, we had early success. We had real early success, hitting a couple shots, getting some key rebounds, key defensive stops, stuff like that. And then, we punched first, but they punched back though. So at halftime, I think it was tied at halftime, and then we really had to galvanize the troops and come back and come out in the second half, make sure we punch them in the mouth. Coach Clark said, let's get in that run game, so we started throwing it. And we started throwing it in transition. Guys like Berto were getting out transition, throwing passes. Tanner throwing passes. I was throwing some passes, and we were just trying to get up and down the court. Game one was fun. Didn't really like those guys either. Good team though.